Hello again, this is Jason Smith, editor of Just Labs. Thanks for joining us as we continue our series on how an issue of Just Labs is produced. Now, this is my favorite part, the binder. It's here where all the pieces come together to form a finished product. Those folded signatures are staged in a pocket in the proper order, and then they're dropped down onto the saddle chain, which moves the signature through the machine. But because I've got a video camera and this is a neat machine, I'll take you in for a closer look. I'll try to keep up here and not make you dizzy. The signatures, very simply, drop down onto the saddle, one on top of another, until finally the last part that goes on is the cover. This final piece goes into another section of the machine, where the spine thickness is measured to make sure all of the signatures are present, and then we make our own staples, that piece there with a yellow line through it, from a giant coil of wire in the back of the machine. After stapling, a tucker blade comes up into the middle of the magazine and pushes it into the next set of belts. And these deliver it to the cutting knives, which trim off 3 sides and releases the pages of the magazine. Once it's trimmed, it travels up to a cleverly named part of the machine called the stacker, where a stack of magazines piles up and then is kicked out. This is the back side of the stacker, and you can see the arm kicking out the stack of magazines here. Well, from there, stack of magazines picked up and put in a cage for delivery to the mailing machine. And there they are, ready to go to be bagged up and mailed directly to you. Well, what about those trimmed edges from the end of the process? Well, they fall down into this tube, and then they're blown through all the way into our next room, all the way over here into this baler. Get my camera to focus. Then the scraps of paper are compacted into these huge bales. Each one will weigh about 1,800 pounds. Now, these bales then are loaded onto a truck and taken to a recycler in Wisconsin. So now an issue of Just Labs is complete. All that's left is to get it to your door.